In this video, we are going to take a look at how we can create an amazing looking advanced Ajax search bar in our WordPress website, where we can just go ahead and enter our keyword and then we can decide where we want to search this keyword for, either in our post, pages, products, if in case you are using a WooCommerce, or you can select categories as well. Now along with that, you can also search inside your custom post types as well. And for all that, we are going to use the advanced search bar from the Plus add-ons for Gutenberg. So if that sounds interesting and you also want to implement an advanced looking search bar on your WordPress website, then hop in and I'll show you everything step by step. My name is Ankit Sharma from the team POSIMYTH, and if you want to deep dive in the world of WordPress using Gutenberg, then make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever we upload our next video. So let's dive in our WordPress backend and see what plugins we need to have this Ajax search bar. So here we are in our WordPress backend, and here if we go in the plugin section, here we have the Plus add-ons for blog editor free as well as the pro version. And once we have both of these plugins installed, we can now go to Plus settings and then click on Plus blocks. And now let's search for search itself. And here is our search bar block. Make sure it is turned on and then just click on save. And now we are ready to use this block on our site. So let's go ahead and create a page and see how it works. So here inside our page editor, let's go ahead and start by adding a row. And we will choose a single column layout. And then we will make it full width. And in the advanced, we will add some padding. So let's say 50 from the top and 50 from the bottom. And maybe in the style, maybe we can add some background color. Alright, let's go ahead and click on this plus icon here and then search for TP search. So this is the search bar block that we need to use. So let's click on this and here we can see our search bar. Now let's go ahead and update this and see how it looks in the front end. So here we have our normal search bar. Here we can just enter the keyword and then click on search to get the results. Now if we use this search bar as it is right now, let's see what happens. Here if I search for Ajax and then we need to click on search button here. Here we can see one result, that is a blog post. So this is how a normal search bar works. Now let's go ahead and do the customization and see how we can turn this into an advanced Ajax search bar. So let's come back here in our page editor, and on the right hand side we got some options. So under layout we have the search bar field, and under this we have the first option for search bar. Here we can add an item. So if we click on this, we have an option to select the source. So in this we get post, and we have an option for taxonomy. So first let's select post, and in post here we need to select what type of post we want to search in. So here we can select post, that is our normal blog post from the website, or maybe we can select pages, Nexter builder if in case you are using the Nexter theme. So that you can also use to search in. After this we have products. So if in case you have a WooCommerce store, you can also select to search in the products as well. And after this we have two custom post types, that is reviews as well as cars. So if in case you are using custom post types on your site, you can also use them in this advanced search bar. So let's first select post and products. So these are the two things we will select, or maybe we can also add pages. So whatever search term we will enter here, we can choose to search in post or products or pages from our website. So right now if we notice, we have an additional option. It says all post. Here we can select either we need to search in post, products or pages. Let's update this here and see how it looks now. So let's refresh this. So now we have a little bit of different search bar here. So let's go ahead and add the same search query again. And now we can choose either to select from post or from products or from pages. So let's say we want to search in products and then click on search. So here you can see it landed on this product page which got Ajax, the search query in the product title. So let's go back in our backend and see what more we can do with this advanced search bar. So here after adding our source, we have an option for label, that is the placeholder. Right now it says all post. So this is the all post placeholder. Maybe you can add anything else here, something like this, or maybe you can enter a label as well. So this label will show up on top of this filter. So this is how we can choose the post type as source. Now if we go ahead and select taxonomy, here we have an option to select what type of taxonomy we want to search in. Here we have an option to choose one, let's say in categories. So this is how it will show up here. Once again, we have an option for entering our label as well as the placeholder. And if you have noticed, we got the count of all the posts that are listed here, like post number 6, products we have 4, and pages we have 15 pages. So that also you can turn on or off from this show count option. So we will leave this on right now. And if we select taxonomy as categories, here you can see the new option listed. If we click here, now you see the 3 categories for our posts. So this is the categories that we have entered in the backend. If we go ahead and select product categories, let's see what options we have now. So here we can see men as category because all the 4 products are listed in men's category. Or maybe you can select product tags or Nexter categories if you are using Nexter Builder. Or if you select nothing, then it will search in all the taxonomies. So this is how we can choose either to search from post or from taxonomy. So let's select post as we did before. And then we can now go down to see more options. And here the first option is search input. So here first we have the label. So if you want, you can enter a label here, something like this. And after this, we have the placeholder, which we see here. Type your keyword to search. That you can edit from this option. Now we can also change this search icon here. So if we click on this wrench icon here, we can change this to something like this. So let's say you have a restaurant or a food blog. So instead of that magnifying glass, if you can use an icon like pizza, it is more relatable to your type of content. Or maybe you have a real estate website, you can maybe add some building icon here. So you can customize that from here. After this, we have standard search option. So here for the search type, we can choose from default or we can choose full match, which means that it will match all the characters that we enter in the search bar. So we will leave it on default. After this, we have generic filters. So here we can choose where it should find the search term. Either it should only search in the title, which is turned on right now, or maybe we can choose the excerpt, content, permanent link, category, or tags. So whatever option we turn on from here, it is going to match our search term in all these options. For example, if we enter any search from here, and here we turned on this search in content option. So if that search term present anywhere in the content of any blog post or any content type, it is going to show that in the results. After this, we have ACF filter. So if we click on this, here we can enter the ACF key. Now this one is very helpful if in case you are using advanced custom fields. So this allows your visitors to search anything from your advanced custom fields. For example, in our case, if we go in the custom field settings, here we have client reviews as custom fields. If we click on edit, here we have certain fields, and let's say we edit this name. Here we have the field name as name in this case. So if we enter this ACF key here, then your visitors will be able to search from this name custom field as well. So this one is really helpful if in case you are building a site where you are using custom post types and custom fields. Once you enter the ACF keys here, your custom fields is now searchable using this advanced search bar. After this, we have extra option. So here we can play around with alignment, and after this we have Ajax search. So let's turn this on and now update this from here, and let's go in the front end and see how it looks. Now here in the front end, if we now enter our search query, here we can see the Ajax working in the background, and here is our result. We have 3 results. First is our page which got Ajax text in the title. Next we have a result from product, and then we have a result from our blog post. Now in our backend here we have a custom post type, that is cars. We have just created a sample post like Creta Ajax, and we have this Ajax term here as well. So in our search bar settings, here in the source we can enter cars, which is our custom post type. Let's select this and let's update this page from here and refresh our front end. So now along with our blog post, product and pages, we have custom post type cars as well. And here we can see one post. So now let's go ahead and try the search term again. So now we can see our custom post type, that is cars, is also getting listed in the Ajax search result. And we can customize the look of this Ajax suggestion. So we will do that in just a few minutes. So let's come back here in our backend. And after turning on this Ajax search option, we can also limit the search characters. So here we have entered 3, which means that it should start searching in the backend once we enter 3 characters for any search query. So even if I don't enter this full text, I just enter AJA, it should start giving me the same results. So we can increase this character limit from here. And if in case it doesn't found anything, this is the message it will show. So you can customize that from here. After this, we have pre-filled suggestions. So if we turn this on, here we can enter some words or some search queries which we already know that people are searching on our site, or which we think that people should search. So we can enter them here. So let's say we enter a term Ajax, or maybe we can enter a term like t-shirt for the product. So while entering these suggestion words, make sure you separate them with this vertical separator. So you can see that in the notes below. So you can copy that separator from here as well. After this, we have an option for only specific CPTs. Now if we turn this option on, here we can choose the CPT type, like from post, pages, products, or our custom post types. So let's say we have selected this CTP types as products. So whenever a visitor enter any search query here, if they do not select anything from this option or this filter and just directly hit search, then it is only going to search from the CTP that we have selected here. In this case, it's going to search from products. If we select post, it is only going to search from the post if in case the visitor do not select any filter from here. So that you can preset from here. So right now we will turn this off, and after this we have the search button. So if we click on this option, so here we can completely turn off this search button. So this might be useful if in case you want to only have the Ajax search, so you don't have to hit on search button then. But right now let's keep it on. And after this we can edit the search button text as well, and we can edit this search icon from this icon list. And after this we can also decide where this icon should be, before or after. So you can choose whichever option fits best for your design. So this is how the working of this advanced search box works. Next we have the load more or lazy load. So here we can have an option for pagination, load more or lazy load. So maybe you have a lot of results that will show up once any search query is entered. So it's better we have a load more or lazy load option, so that we don't burden the visitor with a lot of data in just one view. So we can select any option from here. Let's say we choose load more, and here we can also choose the number of posts after which we should see this load more option. So let's say we enter 5 here. So we can customize this from here. Now let's talk about result area. So if we click on this, here we have some predefined styles. Right now it is set on style 1. If we select style 2, let's update this and refresh our front end. And let's enter our term again. This is how the style 2 will look like. So with this style, we can define the post per page as well as the column. So right now we have post per page set on 3. So let's set it to 4 if we are using 4 column. And if you want to use 3 column, then we can set it on 3 so that it will be evenly divided. Let's update this again and refresh our front end. So if we enter our search term again, this is how a 3 column layout looks like. And we also have a load more option. Let's click on this. So now after load more, we have all the search results showing here. If we select style 1, again, we can choose the number of results per page. So here if we set on 3, it is again going to show the load more option. Next is the result visibility settings. Here we can choose what to be shown in the search results. So we can enable only title or disable from all these options. So if we hide all of them, including enable thumb, now we should not see the thumbnail images. Let's update this and refresh our front end. And let's enter our search term again. And now you see we only have the text result. So let's keep our thumbnail turned on. After this, we have the text limit. So again, we can set the text limit or the content limit. So here we have the title limit. So we can limit the number of characters which will be visible for the title. And below this, we can also limit the content. So if in case the search term is visible in the content area and that is showing in the search result, we don't want a lot of content to be visible there. So with this option, we can limit the number of characters or word that should be visible in the search results. After this, we have result area link. So whatever result we get after searching for any query, either we want that to be clickable so that we can navigate to that page or to that post or to that product, or we can completely disable that. Or if in case we enable that, we can choose to open the result in a new blank tab or maybe in the parent tab or self or top. So you can go ahead and choose that as per your requirement. After this, we have scroll bar. So if in case we want to show a scroll bar in the search result, we can show that from here. So this is all about the settings and options of this advanced search bar. Let's go ahead and jump on to the next step, that is style, where we can edit all the styling of this block. So here we can customize the styling for all the elements of this advanced search box. Now, most of these styling options are self-explanatory, but let's go ahead and dive in some of them and let's spice up the design of this advanced search box. So here if we select this search box, here in the background option, maybe we can select a background color like this one. And maybe we can add a little bit of border radius. Something like this. Or maybe we can also add a box shadow. So this is how it's going to look. And maybe if we select our main row and then select the styling to add a background image instead of color. So let's select this one. And maybe we can position that to center and repeat as no repeat. Size we will set to cover. And then click on update. And here if we refresh our front end, this is how our search bar will look like. So we can play around with all of these styling option, and then you can create your own unique advanced search bar based on your design requirements. Now we have added our advanced search bar on a page. We can now enter the search query and see the results with Ajax. Now let's go ahead and create a custom search page where our visitor will land once they enter any search query and then hit search. So for that, we need to update this page and come back in our WordPress backend. Now we are using Gutenberg. And in order to create a page template with this, we are going to use the very powerful Nexter builder. So here we have the Nexter builder option on very top. And from here, let's go ahead and click on add new. And let's give it a name. Search results. And in the layout, we will select pages. And this will be an archive page. After this, we have the condition. So we want to choose the archive page type as search results. So let's come back here and copy this entire row. And we come back here in our search result. And then we will paste this here. And after this, we'll click on insert after. And here we will enter another row. Again, a single column layout, maybe wide width. And here we will search for listing. So we will choose the layout from these options. And after adding this post listing block, make sure you turn this post listing type from normal to archive page, so that it will act as an archive listing for our search results. Let's update this here. And now if we search anything, and maybe we search inside post only, and here we already see the Ajax result. But if in case we click on search, we can now see this custom search result page, and this is our post listing block. So this is how we can create some amazing advanced Ajax search bar for our WordPress sites. If you like this video, then make sure you hit the like button. And if you want to learn more about such amazing features of Plus add-ons for Gutenberg, make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever we upload our next video. That's it for this one, and I'll see you in the next video.